What's up, guys? Welcome back to Southside Boy Style. Sorry it's been a while. I haven't posted no videos in a while. I've been dealing with some tragic personal family issues, and I'm just now getting back today, starting to make some more videos for you guys. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about today is car tires. So I want to talk to you guys about how to save on your car tires. So I live in Canada, Newfoundland, little province on the eastern side. And so here we get kind of harsh winters, and we still get warm summers with high temperatures, sometimes in the 30, 37, 38, sometimes 40 degrees. Not sure how that works out for you guys in Fahrenheit in the States, but Celsius here, 40 degrees is really hot. Maybe like a 115, 116, 117 Fahrenheit. I'm not exactly sure. You Americans need to come over to the Celsius side. So on my car now, I have installed my winter tires. You see the little picture of the snowflake, and you can see the threads. Now in Newfoundland, in the wintertime, we actually stud the tires. Now this is my personal car. I didn't stud these tires because I don't like the loudness of it. It's very loud when you drive, so I didn't install studs inside these tires. They come with the pre-holes, as you can see, to insert the metal studs. What these metal studs do is when you're driving, if you're driving on ice, well, they, I guess, give you better traction. The little studs try to dig in. And actually, I'll show you one of our taxi vehicles that do have the studs installed. Okay, so I'm over here now by one of our taxi cars, and I'm going to show you. Just let me click on the camera. So as you can see, there's little metal studs. They're inserted inside of the holes, and they have little divots on the top. So what that's for is when you're tracking in ice, you're in slippery, icy conditions, these little metal divots, I'm calling them divots, I don't know what else to call them, they give you better traction. This also is a winter tire. Again, there's the picture with the snowflake. I'm going to give you tips on when you should change your tires. Now, where I live, they actually have rules. These rules can vary per temperature at the ending or beginning of seasons. So where I live, we actually have rules where you have to have winter tires. You don't have to have them studded, but you have to have winter tires at a certain time. Usually it's end of October or first, second week in November. It varies, and we just get updates on when we're doing it. So one thing about a car tire is that everything I'm saying is just my opinion, but I'm certain that it's 100% correct. But so you shouldn't use a winter tire in the summertime. There's no law stating that you can't where I live in Newfoundland, but I don't particularly use winter tires, or actually anybody I know doesn't use winter tires in the summertime, because rubber on a winter tire is a lot softer than the rubber that's on your all-season tire or summer tire. And the reason why that is, it's because of the colder temperature in the wintertime. So this tire in the wintertime is a lot more softer, which in turn makes complete sense. It just gives you better traction. The tire digs in more to where your driving conditions, and it's just a safety factor. So therefore, I wouldn't personally drive with a winter tire in the summertime. And what'll happen is you'll wear your winter tires. Now, on average, my experience, and from what I've seen, and believe me, I've been around a lot of vehicles, and I'm telling you, you can get 3 or 4 years out of decent set of winter tires. So that means not 3 or 4 years, 12 months of the year, but I'm talking on a season. So, you know, 5-6 months, 5-6 months of the winter months, and then you change them. So, you know, you'll get 5 seasons, 4 or 5 seasons out of a decent set of winter tires. Now, some of the cheaper ones, you might get 2 seasons. Our taxi vehicles, we get just 1 season. That's it. So we only get 1 season, 5-6 months on a winter tire. If you use your winter tire in the summertime, it's gonna wear faster because of the heat on the pavement, the heat and the temperature outside, and it's just going to wear them out because the rubber gets much more softer. So obviously, common sense is the rubber is going to wear off your threads, your inners, which, you know, normally people around here have 2 sets of tires all the time waiting for the vehicle to, you know, for season changes. Another thing about tires I can tell you is you want to always make sure you got the proper tire pressure in your car tires. And the reason for that is because if you have a under-inflated tire, you're going to wear the outside or inside corners. So in this area, it's going to wear if they're underinflated. If you overinflate your tires, you're going to wear the centers. So in the center of the tire is where you're going to wear it. And I'm telling you, if you overinflate your tires, they're not going to last a season. If you underinflate your tires, they're not going to last a season. They're going to wear. And that's the same for, doesn't matter if it's all season tires, summer tires, or winter tires. The proper air pressure is very important. If you want to know where air pressure is, just open up your car door. It's all written. Everything is there written for you, as you can see. So my car is 35 psi. My car requires 35 pounds of pressure in my car tires. Now, I check my car tires regularly. So usually once a week, I'll just take out my little tire tester. I'll show you my little tire tester. Usually once a week, I'll take out my little tire tester and I'll check the pressure. If it's a couple pounds under 35, I'm not really concerned about that. But if it's, you know, more than 5 pounds, I'll give it some air and keep it up to the 35-pound mark. It's very important. It's an important thing to do to keep your proper air. So this is my tire pressure checker. So we'll go out and we'll check my my air pressure in my car tire right now. Okay. Take off my skull. As you can see, I got skulls on my valve covers. These are actually really good. They got nice rubber seals inside of them. I'm really surprised, and they're really cheap. Purchased them at Canadian Tire for like $4 something a pack. You can see they actually got the rubber gasket inside, so they're really good. And me, I like skulls. So let's check this one. So this one is low. As you can see, this one is at about 26 pounds. So this is an underinflated tire. So I'm going to put some air into that one. I'm going to do that as soon as I finish this video. Now we'll go up to here. We'll check this one. Remember, guys, if you need to know your air pressure, it's written on your tire, and it's also written inside your vehicle door. And here I'm 36 pounds. I'm good. Now, guys, I'm not going to steer you in the wrong direction here. I purposely let air out of the back tire just to show you, you know, just for video purposes, an under-inflated tire. And I don't need to check the rest of the tires because I 100% know what they are. And here's another thing. So another thing is, well, for one thing, it's illegal to use, I'm not 100% sure if you can use all-season tires in the winter months here in Newfoundland, but I don't think you're allowed to use, I know you're not allowed to use summer tires. Okay, so let me explain that situation to you. Let me see if I can find one of our parked vehicles that has all-season tires on it. I don't know if there's actually, okay, let me see. Okay, so this here, as you can see, this is a all-season tire. You see, there's more thread on a winter tire. This is a harder rubber. This rubber is a lot more harder. And you see there's no snowflake on this tire. Remember, I showed you the other tires, there's pictures of snowflakes. It actually says, some of them say snow, some of them say mud and snow. All my winter tires say mud and snow. But this right here is a all-season tire. And so the thing about all-season tires and summer tires are, now summer tires are harder rubber than the all-seasons, but you don't get, I'm telling you right now, if it's wintertime, a bit slippery outside, you don't get no traction with this, none at all. It's very unsafe and you shouldn't do it. Absolutely shouldn't do it. Because the rubber is harder. Therefore, the rubber doesn't get that traction. Like a softer rubber tire, more of the tire is touching the surface. A harder rubber tire, less of the tire is touching the surface. You don't get that extra traction. And like my bike tires. Just joking. So yeah, so you want to, if you live in an area where it's seasonal weather, you want to make sure you rotate your tires regularly, and you also want to make sure you got the proper air pressure. And overinflation is going to wear the inside center of your tire, the centers. Under inflation is going to wear the outsides and insides. And you shouldn't use your winter tires in the summertime because it's a softer rubber and the heat just makes it that more soft, and you're going to ruin your winter tires. That'll happen. I've seen it many times. People try to take chances. And I mean, if you take care of your tires, make sure your tires are wheel balanced. Make sure your front end alignment is proper, and you keep your proper tire pressure. Your tires can last you a long time, seasons and seasons. Tires are expensive. The tires I purchased for this car right here are $1,000 to $1,000. I don't want to spend $1,000 every season. And remember, then you have to spend money for the summer tires or all season tires. So that's like $2,000, right? So keeping the right air pressure, and you know, just basic maintenance and checking your tires and stuff like that is important. Because you know, at the end of the day, with everything that's happening in this world, saving money is really important. So that's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one on Southside Boy Style.